All right, people, let's talk. The festive season is done, the holidays are over, and let's be real. Our bank accounts are probably feeling a bit, well, empty. But you know what? That's actually the perfect time for a clean slate, a total reset. So let's jump right in and build a proper, actionable game plan for the year ahead.
And I want to get one thing straight right from the start. This is not about making you feel bad about where your finances are at. Not at all. This is a call to action, not a call to shame. It's about empowering you to get in the game, not making you feel guilty on the sidelines.
So yeah, it's okay if you're feeling broke right now, cousin. Happens to the best of us. But the most important thing is that you don't stay broke. And we're not talking about some fuzzy New Year's resolution here. We're talking about real, measurable goals. Forget all the complicated financial jargon for a second. What truly matters is taking action and being consistent.
Okay, let's get into it. First up, your financial offense. This is how we score goals. And your number one power play has got to be the tax-free savings account, the TFSA. This thing is a massive opportunity. And honestly, the clock is ticking.
And just look at this stopwatch. That's not just for show. That February deadline is barreling towards us, and it is not a suggestion, my friend. Consider this your first, most important mission of the financial year. This is the number you need to burn into your brain. 36,000 Rand. That is the maximum you can pop into your TFSA for this tax year. And every single cent of growth it makes is yours. Tax-free forever. If you haven't maxed it out, now's the time to find out how much room you have left. And here's the kicker, the part you really need to hear. Any part of that 36 grand that you don't use this tax year, it doesn't roll over. It vanishes. Poof, gone for good. It is quite literally a case of use it or lose it.
Think of it like this. The government is offering you a free lunch, tax-free growth. Are you just going to let it sit there and go stale? Seriously, don't let that happen on your watch. Where I live here in Durban, I can tell you for a fact, the monkeys would absolutely kill for that stale lunch. And you should too.
Right. So we've covered offense, now we have to talk defense. Because it's great scoring goals, but you absolutely have to protect your net. And that's where your emergency fund comes in. It's your financial backline.
You can't win a game with a team full of only strikers, right? I mean, yeah, they score the goals. That's your investments, your TFSA growing your money. But without defenders, your emergency fund, your insurance, you are leaving your goal wide open for when life inevitably takes a shot. You need both, period.
If your emergency fund is running on fumes or worse, it's completely empty, you can't just keep driving and pretending everything's fine. That little orange fuel light on your car's dashboard, yeah, it's been flashing for a while now. It's time to pull over and fill up as soon as possible.
Or hey, maybe this one hits closer to home. Are you ignoring those other warning signs? You hear that sound? That squeaking? It sounds like the crickets in my back garden, doesn't it? Well, that's your financial brakes telling you they need attention before they fail completely. Please, don't ignore the crickets. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Let's look at the bigger picture. Because, true wealth, it isn't just about the rands and cents in your bank account. It's about the entire foundation your life is built on. So let's talk health, wealth, and living with intention. I mean, let's be totally honest with ourselves. Your health is non-negotiable. All the money in the world is completely useless if you're not well enough to actually enjoy it. It's like having a huge, beautiful tree with no roots. It's just a matter of time before it falls over.
And this right here, this is the goal. Holistic wealth. Think of it like a three-legged stool. It needs all three legs to be strong and stable: money, time, and health. If any one of those legs gets wobbly or breaks, the whole thing comes crashing down.
Now look, this might sound a bit harsh, but it's just the reality of life. Time waits for absolutely no one. I'm not saying this to freak you out, I'm saying it because we have to be intentional. We don't live forever, and pretending that we do is the fastest way to do nothing. So, how do we actually put all these pieces together? Let's build a proper game plan for the next 12 months that puts you firmly back in the driver's seat of your own life.
So, I'm asking you, right now, what's your plan? And if you're thinking, I don't really have one, that's okay. But that's the very first thing that needs to change. Dreams are fantastic, but they stay dreams without a plan. So get it down on paper. I don't care if it's a fancy spreadsheet or the back of a napkin. Just write it down. And please, I'm begging you, do not wait around for someone else to sort this out for you, especially not politicians. Trust me, they are far more worried about the next election or the next contract than they are about your personal financial freedom.
Right now, the best person to look after your future isn't your boss. It isn't some financial guru. It's you. You, with a capital Y. And that's not a scary thought. That's a hopeful one. Because it means you are the most qualified person on the planet for the job of running your own life.
So what does it take? It's not magic. It's what I call the reality pill. And it has 4 key ingredients. You need the discipline to stick to your plan. You need the consistency to show up day after day. You need the perseverance to push through when it gets hard. And most of all, you need intentionality to make sure every action has a purpose. That's the recipe.
And when you zoom all the way out, it all boils down to this one simple, powerful equation. When you intentionally manage your health and your finances, you create time freedom. And that freedom, my friends, is the real currency of happiness. This is the formula.
So there it is. We've laid out the playbook. You have the tools. You have the formula. The only question left is the one you see right here. You are the best person for the job. So what's your first move going to be?